Welcome. This is a previously untold, unsung, and unheard of story of 5 teenagers about to be thrown into the lives of heroes. Will they take the path of evil, or will they take the path of good? Only the dice know. The fate and fortune of our adventurers rests in the hands of a D20 roll. This is Dice Tell the Story, a live-action D&D podcast. Please enjoy.
You have a tan line? Dakota, what were you doing last week to get it?
Pools.
Oh boy. That sounds like fun. Did you fall in?
No, not
Did you
yet.
see any naked girls?
Not yet.
Damn it.
Any really hot girls in
He
bikinis?
hesitated
Yes.
Yeah, you did. I'm not gonna lie, because I give estimates and stuff like that, and I have to go in people's backyards sometimes. They're like, just walk in the backyard, the gate's unlocked. Yep.
Yep, me
Yep.
too.
Just sitting there.
I
Just
cleaned
hanging
up.
out, and I'm like, and I still turn the corner, I'm like, hey, I'm here to
Yep.
give your estimate. Like, oh, okay. Like, I saw everything. I saw everything.
Me too.
So, sorry, babe. You know my job. What?
You can see everyone.
That's fine. Mm-hmm.
All right, so last episode,
Oh, boy, he's
Rashik
really getting into
had
it.
a one-on-one with Lou, telling her that she should get out of the group and be safe.
She listened and she gone because she's a pussy.
And then we went to the Azure Syndicate. Homir summoned a Shadow Memphit by accident.
Smoke.
Yeah, and I want to apologize
Smoke
me messing
method.
messing up on that. I'm a little under the weather and have medication, so totally screwed up the name. But hey, no one's perfect.
And then Russell Roadhouse kicked the guy. And we killed the other Azure Syndicate guys as well.
I
Just
took
for-
care of the method with my pinata skills while blinded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Cut off the
pretty
head.
much it. You guys-
Rasha got one more kill above Asner. Just want to keep that up there.
He's also 6 kills behind
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Yeah, he's okay with that. Ophelia's a fighter.
Can you give us a rundown of the kill list?
So right now we got Russell at 3 kills, Ophelia at 9. Homir is at 3, Rashik is at 3, Lou has 1, and Asner is sitting at the bottom at 0.
Yep.
So, with that,
Who's the
do you guys want the good news or the bad news?
news
Start
first?
with
Break
the
my
bad
heart later.
news. No, start with the bad
No.
news so that way
Yeah,
you
so
can
then you
lift
feel
up.
better with the good news.
It might
Yeah.
not work.
Yeah. Bad news first.
So the good news,
No,
or
bad
the
news.
bad news. I'm sorry, I was excited for the good news. So the bad news is, you guys know you can only rest once, right, in the dungeon.
Yep.
So all your listeners, a rule that I use, and they are all used to it. They only get, no matter how big the dungeon, unless RP really well or do something amazing or really wow the DM, they're only allowed 1 rest through the dungeon. So if they use all their spells, rest, and then have to use all their stuff again, that's it. They either gotta leave or something. So that's the bad news. You guys ready for the good news?
Yeah.
You guys are level 3
Right now?
right now.
Do we
Wait,
get to roll
does
for
that mean
HP
we get to
right
roll-
now?
You have to rest.
We have
I
to
know,
rest.
so that's-
Ah!
We wait.
Yeah, so don't actually level until.
Yeah, you don't actually level until you rest.
Let's just go back to town, sleep, then come right back.
It's an option. I think
just,
we
just go up to it and be like, hey, we felt like we leveled up.
we feel a little bit stronger. I need to go to sleep. My muscles feel bigger.
That's up to you guys what
I'm
you guys
having
want to do.
growing
So
pains.
you can rest here, you can leave and rest again. You rest now, you're going to start it at night. You guys make that decision. All of you feel invigorated and you feel more powerful. Zach, your character, knowledge, is hungry for more after hearing that
Yes.
lure dump. So
Yes.
I think we need to explore a little bit more.
Holmir, your book is in the back of your mind. It's pins and prickles in your brain. It's trying to talk to you and whatnot. So, but with that said, you guys know your level up at a game, and so get your spells ready and all that stuff. So that way we're not. Okay. You guys have the floor. You guys are in this room. You know that the barrels and crates and stuff are full of rations and stuff for the town of Giant's Back. That the cistern of the pool of water is cold and refreshing. Ophelia, she comes up and she looks like she's foaming at the mouth because she was eating just wheat. Yeah, grain and water. And
I rolled a 18 on my perception check to see if there was anything
in the
runes
water.
or anything
Yes.
about the water.
You look closely and with an 18, you can see the bottom, which is roughly about 10 feet down, and there looks like a box of some sort in the water against the wall. Here, I'll ping it on the map here. It looks like it's right back there.
All right, perfect. Hey, Ophelia, can you, I see a box down there. Do you mind grabbing it for us?
Why do I have to go?
Because I cannot take a beating as well as you can.
I don't want to get wet.
I'll do it.
Awesome. Ophelia pushes them in.
Do you willingly fall in?
No.
Oh, you want to strength check?
Test strength.
Yep, contest strength.
13.
Oh, dice gods, please.
You have a chance.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
He goes to push. You go to push him. You sidestep. You actually use her momentum from your fighting training as your dad wanted you to be a samurai. Use her own momentum and you pull. You grab her wrist and you use that momentum and you throw her into the water. You are now fell into the water. It's cold. It's refreshing. Feels good.
I mean, you're wet now. You might as well
Nope,
go
she
get
gets
it.
right out and shakes off like a dog.
Okay. Yeah, you notice real quick your feet did not touch the bottom.
I'm gonna cast guidance. I'm gonna very hesitantly. I'm gonna be like, whatever's at the bottom, we share. I'm gonna like grab his shoulder and
Yeah,
kind of
don't
like.
touch me, bro.
I'm gonna cast guidance, like very like hesitantly.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, well, feelings mutual. It's right there. I'm gonna point at it in the water. I'm gonna point like 6 inches down.
Well, I saw you pointing to it earlier. I was right there.
I'm making sure.
I can
Russell, as the one not wearing armor, you want to go down there and get it?
Sure.
I think I could sink if I try.
I'll go down there.
You want to go down there?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
All right, even better. I'm gonna. Hey, Russell, you got this, man.
I'm gonna get out and I want to go and check out that room.
Okay, you go down there, you grab it. It's it's a small, about 10 inches long by 4 inches wide lockbox. It's a box.
Can I carry it?
Yeah,
Bring it back up?
it's water displaces the weight, and so you get up there and you get your hand on the rail, and you got the box in your hand. You know, give me a strength check to pull yourself out with disadvantage with one hand.
10.
10? Yeah, it's when you get it up, it's a little heavier than it looks because it's solid wood and stuff of that nature. And you guys see him do this.
I'm gonna reach down. Russell, let's grab the box first. I'm gonna grab the box. I'm gonna grab the box.
Okay.
Grab the box.
Always about the box, man. It's always about the box.
You get out pretty easy now with both hands. You do a handstand on the edge.
Is this mine now? I grabbed it.
No,
I
you
yell-
said
you
you
hear it?
share with
Yes!
him.
We're sharing this all.
Okay. Let's open it.
Try and open it. Does it look locked? I mean,
Give me an investigation. Rashik, as you get past a normal wooden door with slots for looks like crossbow bolts go through, you are greeted. What you see is wooden. There's 2 sets of bunk beds in there, and more kegs and barrels and crates. So
Cool. If we need a place to rest, got one. Can we go in there?
where are you at?
I'm inside that room.
No, I was looking for your piece.
Oh.
So you went in here?
Yep. Found more crates.
what'd you roll?
My investigation was an 11.
11. Yeah, it looks locked. As you try to play with the mechanism in the front, it doesn't. You see a keyhole, but you don't see any to like flip it.
Do we smash it?
No, we don't smash it. It could be delicate inside. And smashing things when you don't know what's inside, and shaking things when you don't know what's inside, especially when it seems to be hidden like this, is never a good idea.
You do have to knock.
Yeah, we're not using this on a box that we can open later.
Find some tools, I give it a shot.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna throw it, put it. You said it's how big? 4 feet long?
No.
Go put it in the cellar door. Near the cellar door.
Put it in my backpack.
Okay, your backpack's pretty full with that in there because your backpack can only hold so much. And it's
Yep,
not a haversack, so yeah. Okay,
It's in my backpack.
what do you guys want to do?
All right. There was a hallway over that way. Yonder. That way.
So you come back out of the room,
Yeah.
Rashik. Okay.
Okay. While they're doing that, look at the shortest of the bandits and try to memorize his face for disguise self later.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
That's a great idea.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing, but one of the other bandits.
Okay. Intelligence check.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, you got a really good description. The cut that was on his face, you actually pieced it together so it's almost perfect. And you get
20.
Yeah, same thing. You actually put the head back on the body. Actually, you just pick up the head and you study the head. Sure. Okay. Yeah, pretty good description.
What are you doing? What? After I was done, I wondered,
Yeah.
why are you doing that?
Reasons.
Okay. All right.
Know your enemy.
No, that's yeah, know your enemy. That's why I said we didn't say it. We should have kept one alive. I think the next time we run into these cats, let's keep one alive. Yeah.
Do we want to bother hiding the bodies, or think it's not worth it at this point?
Let's put them in the water.
That's gonna make the water all bloody.
Oh.
You might.
Let's put them in that one room.
When you were inside the water, did it seem drinkable? Was it brackish? Taste funny? You were in there. I was in there too, but I didn't have my head done.
Yeah, let's
Water
give it a
tasted
try.
fine.
Here,
let's
let me
just-
get the bodies over here.
Yeah, let's put them in that one room with the
Drag them
bunk
in the
beds.
rooms.
But the rooms, it has beds. What if we need to come back?
Yeah, we'll put those
We're not
bodies
In
really
the
the
bed,
water.
we'll just throw them on the floor in the
near the
room.
bunk bed.
There's crates in
Hide,
there.
hide them behind the crates.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. He has one for once.
So that's what we do.
Are there any empty buckets? Any empty barrels?
No, they're all full. All the barrels are full of rations. This is where, and then you start to see the symbol of the Dacus house, the tree, the big oak tree with the roots that grow out, and a couple deity symbols in it, and the foliage and stuff. Kind of look like the world tree, but not to the exact replica.
Well, there's some kind of scoop some water up and throw it on the bloody floor. Try to
Clean
dissipate
Okay,
some of the blood.
give me a survival. What do you want?
Do we know what, like, do the deity symbols look like? Like, do we know what this deities that Dacus house follows?
No.
up. What races were these
Gentlemen.
gentlemen? Yes.
Half elves. Something like that.
Half elves?
Half elves, yeah.
17 survival.
Yeah, you're by yourself. You're cleaning up pretty well, but you keep looking at everyone. You clear your throat a little bit. You're like, there's a lot of blood because the head got cut off and stabbing in the eye, and a lot of stuff happened. So you start to clean up, but it's going to take you a little bit to do this to get all the blood
We don't need all of it, just enough to
to clear up.
maybe throw them off for a couple seconds.
Okay.
Ophelia
Fifty-
picks up the head.
You realize it's going to take you probably about a good hour to clean it all up.
Let's just get going
Why
then.
why do we trying to hide them? There's a hallway here and then it leads up. I didn't see any.
Because if somebody comes in, you
well-
don't want to. You wanted them to walk into a surprise. You don't want to walk them.
No, I hear what you're saying, but there's only one entrance. No,
We don't want somebody to come up behind us and know that somebody's killing people. We'd rather them be surprised.
I
by
told you
us.
that they already know that we're here.
Doesn't matter.
Let's
Okay.
just get going.
Yeah.
I pick up the bodies and throw them in the room.
In the makeshift bunk room.
Yeah, the makeshift bunk room. I'll try and throw them behind some crates or like in between crates so they look relatively hidden.
Yeah, you're a pretty big boy, so it doesn't take you long to move some crates out of the way, and you just throw them. Every time you move the body, one of the three bodies, every time you move each of the body blood trail, Homer just gives up on his. He's like, it's never gonna. Just lots of blood.
Also, if we were to question the next one, we can see what happened to Johnny.
Do we see any blood that wasn't here before us?
No.
Russell's gonna stealthily check in the hallway. Natural 1. 5.
You feel like there's plenty of light. This has let me give you, so it's lit. So as Russell, you step in there, it's a 40-foot long by 10-foot wide hallway. The stonework on the floor is thick layer of dust, and there's oil lamps that light the area. The walls are decorated with flagstone columns every 10 feet. That's all you get. Even though with that natural one, because it's still lit in here, on the far west end of the hallway is a door that appears to be made of, like, the copper is shining off the light. And the carving, with that one though, it's really hard to make out what the carving is. But you do see like a copper doorish, like, yeah, at the end of the hallway. So down here.
Do I know military signals? To where, like, go or stay or like.
Give me an intelligence check.
4.
No.
With advantage because we were training for 2 months.
That's a good point. Go for it. You know what? No, because you guys fought the whole time.
as outside of combat, inside of combat, we were.
Never said it.
Ace in a hole.
Yeah,
we
seven. Yeah, no.
Anyway, didn't
You look
matter.
at you're looking at this and you see it, and the copper shines off, and it's very pretty in a sense. And you look back at the group, and they're just kind of watching you, or whatever else is doing. Sorry.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna follow Russell.
I'm gonna investigate that room then, that hallway.
All right. Yeah, so you start walking closer to the door, and you can see the pillars right every 10 feet or so. There's pillars.
Asner's falling to the back of the group at this point.
Okay. Who's up front?
Russell.
And then
Rashik.
Ophelia will be in the back.
yeah, I'm just so I can see everyone's thing, and I think Homer will be in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, I'll try to stick
Okay.
in the middle.
All right, move your tokens accordingly, and with that, everyone, as you guys get closer and your eyes adjust more, I can tell you exactly what that is, as he points it out. On the far end of that door that with the lay copper, there's a carving of a mournful angel in copper, tarnished in plate into the door.
I'm sorry, a carving with.
Of a mournful angel. The wings are very slumped over. It looks like one wing's been the carving looks like it's been cut, and you can see tears in there on her face, and yeah.
You said the door is made of copper, or the...
It appears to be copper. You guys are too far away. But it's given that shine. Everyone knows what copper is. There's no reason for you guys not to know. So, unless you lived under a rock.
And even then, we still probably have
Yeah,
copper.
copper. Yeah, exactly. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna stealthily open the door.
Does the angel
See if
look
it's locked.
familiar?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Even if you rolled a natural 20, you would have no idea. Russell, as you stealthily move up to open the door, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
24.
As the floor, because there was the dust, and no one looked at the floor for the dust, as you start kicking it up, you walk forward. You're not heavy, but it was just enough weight. A 10 by 10 foot square, right where you're standing, the floor drops, but you leap in your grace up. Now give me a dexterity check to see if you can grab the edge or land on the edge.
Can I help him?
No, you're not. He moves ahead of you.
I thought we were following him.
19.
Yeah, you're fine. So as it drops, you leap to the side of the wall, and now you're doing the whole Mission Impossible against the cliffside, and you see down in that, and it roughly goes about 15 feet down, 20 feet down.
That was close.
So there's a pit there, guys.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna try to go back up.
follow Russell.
No, you're on the edge. You're on the edge. You're on the level floor, but you're just
gonna
there
get-
now. No one can
doing
walk across the
splits.
middle.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get back up.
Sure. You're gonna walk this way. You don't have to climb or anything. You can just
Yeah.
scurry along the side. Okay.
So it's like this whole cube is just gone.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I got you guys.
I put a square.
Is it? Dun, 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 dun. How long does that bardic inspiration last? Is it gone? 10 minutes.
Is it 7 minutes?
10.
10? Oh yeah, it's gone. It's
Okay,
done by
okay,
now.
okay, there. Holy moly.
Holy majoli.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to follow.
Okay. That is a acrobatics. Yeah, give me an acrobatics check as you try to scurry along the wall on the edge.
21.
You're fine. You, with grace, you use your tail for balance, hug the wall, you get across just fine. Who's doing what?
You still checking the door?
Should throw a rope across. Make sure no one falls.
I don't have one no more.
Okay.
I used it on Ophelia.
I'll put
And
the
she
rope
growls
over
at
there.
that.
I'll put the rope over.
So you
nobody
throw the
falls.
rope?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a dex check. See if you can make it over so it doesn't fall down the pit.
19.
Yeah, you're fine. You hold one end, and the coiled end, you toss it, and it lands right in front of Holmir.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna get everybody on the side, and then
Tie around my waist
Yeah.
and then try to walk across.
Okay. Who's holding it? Are you holding it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Our dwarf's
Acrobatics.
super heavy.
Or dense.
Oh, that's good. Acrobatics. 18.
As you start to make your way across, the knot that you made wasn't very good, and it was rubbing against the wall, and the rope falls, and your heart stops for a split second, and then you realize you're just a half an inch away from the edge, and you just take that step as the rope dangles. But you make it across.
Okay.
Does the wall look like it's climbable?
You can just
It's a
jump.
stone wall.
Yeah, but Ophelia's
You can try.
proficient in climbing.
But you can also jump.
Yeah, but she likes to climb.
Mhm.
She's good
Go.
at it.
But you can also jump.
It's smarter
Yeah,
to jump.
but she can climb.
If you're gonna try to climb the wall, like rock climb sideways
Yeah.
over, okay, give me an acrobatics. Yeah, athletics.
Or acrobatics.
It's athletics. Climbing is athletic.
Just think athletics muscle check. That's how I view it.
Do I get advantage because I'm proficient in it?
No,
No, you just got your proficiency to it.
you just add whatever it is on the dice to whatever your number is right there. What is it on dice?
5.
What is your total?
8. 5. Well,
So
13.
What's your What is your athletics?
8.
So plus your proficiency.
She's.
No, it should be
She's
green.
proficient
Yeah.
in-
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8
Wait.
plus 5.
Oh, okay,
Plus
okay.
five.
So 13.
Yeah.
DC was 12. You make it.
Touch and go there for a second.
Yeah, as she goes, as you start climbing, you find a little bit of finger hold. There's really no footholds, but you use your lower body strength, your lower abs to hold yourself up. And where you put your foot down, the slick marble gives way, and you see her drop 6 inches as she grabs another foothold. And literally, you guys look at it, and you guys ain't saying nothing, but she could just step down on the edge and just scurry the rest of the way. But she finished climbing across.
And then she flexes her muscles.
And Asner, there's no room for you on that other side. They're blocking.
Yep.
Okay. You guys
Not
want to
looking forward to it anyways.
So this is the door, the copper door with the angel on
with
it.
the mournful angel? Yeah.
Does anyone have any charcoal, anything like that?
What are you getting at?
I want to make a rubbing on of this on a shirt that I have. Or
You're
some cloth.
so weird.
Which is to do what? I
want-
don't get what you're doing.
Ophelia rolls
I just
eyes.
want to have a copy of this angel thing. Maybe I want to look it up. It might hold some significance for later on.
Stare at it long enough, commit it to memory.
I've already done that, but
Well, there you go.
You could always draw it.
No, I don't have any drawing utensils. That's why I asked for charcoal.
I don't have any.
No. Okay, that's it. Cool. God, just thought I'd ask.
What do you guys want to
I
do?
mean, you could poop and then use the poop to draw
Nah,
it.
see, I thought of that. It wouldn't work. I thought of that a long time ago. It
Just
just doesn't
saying,
work.
it probably would.
I'm gonna go through the door.
5-year-old.
All right.
You're gonna open the door?
Huh?
You're gonna open the door?
Yeah, why not?
So your hands grab
check it?
both sides of the
Okay.
door. Right where the angel's hands are folded is the doorknobs, and there's no pull, turning or anything. You push and it gives and it opens, and it opens up into 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt. And standing next to you to the sarcophagi is a stone statue of what looks like elf champions. There is a spreading of oak trees carved into the columns that are holding up this area. A single oil lamp lights this area. A set of double doors lead out to the southeast. They are also those set doors are also tarnished in copper plate. Also,
Is there anything depicted on the copper plating?
on the door that's leading out. On the copper plating for. Sorry.
Oh, you have the map up here. Hold on. So I'm inside.
Yeah, you. I would say you stepped in 5 feet.
Right. Where? So the copper door is at the far corner.
So this is the mournful copper door angel. Okay, I'm sorry. Not a set of doors, a set of doors. One. So here's one set of doors, and here's the other set of doors, and they both have copper inlay on them. So they're
Oh,
not as
inlay?
coppered like the.
Right. Is there any depiction on top
No,
of them? Like,
just
okay.
a little bit of copper inlay. Yep.
Do we open the sarcophagi?
Yeah, I'm inside too, dude.
I can't move you inside.
Why not?
Watch.
Oh, the door's
Oh,
shut.
that's my bad. That's a lighting thing. That's me.
Oh.
Are you guys ready? Bye-bye.
Ha! Woo!
Whoops.
Rashik can move.
Sorry.
I'm free.
Sorry.
Do we want to check out these sarcophagi with swords on top of them?
Yeah.
I was raised never to mess with the dead.
You could always open them.
Yeah, that's messing with the dead.
Disrespectful.
That's rude.
See what our
Okay.
cleric has to say on the matter.
The cleric is still across the,
Oh.
staring down into the pit.
Who's the strongest people? Ophelia and somebody
Yeah,
else?
Holmer, as you say that, as you look over at Ophelia, you look back and Asner is just...
Oh, I'm just answering his question.
Oh.
Strong is pretty strong. You're probably up there too after that.
Maybe.
You could just jump and use your trunk.
Wait, what if we were to tie the rope off to one of these sarcophagi lids?
No.
Yeah, let's just throw the rope back over.
Yeah. And then
Hold
us
it.
three will help them.
I'm gonna tie this knot around me.
Give me a performance.
Double check that knot.
Like triple tie it.
Slick rope.
Performance. It's gonna be a 9.
To your best ability and knowledge, you think that's a really good knot.
I would double knot that.
I am going to cast guidance on myself. I'm gonna step back all the way, like as far as I can,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and jump this.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Acrobatics. It's a jump.
For a long jump?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. 11.
Oh no.
Russell, Ophelia, and Holmer, you guys are holding the rope. You see Asner as he runs. He's got a lot of speed here. And as that last step, it slides on a little bit of pebbles that were on the edge, and you lean forward, and you don't get a quite enough leap, and you three pull the rope, and he goes flying, tumbles right into you guys. You guys tumble in front of the door. You guys are all now in the room as you guys got kind of barrel rolled into the room.
I'm gonna investigate the coffin that I'm next to.
We just said we're not going to open them.
Well, we're busy
Yeah.
helping him across.
Yeah,
He's
you-
on his own.
Yeah.
Yep.
So why that was happening? Which one? This one?
The single one.
This one?
The single one.
Okay. You're investigating it?
Yeah. I'm not touching it. Just investigating.
Give me an investigation.
See, the dice gods today are looking down upon me in all their glory, because I got a 20.
A 20. Do you speak elf or elvish?
I speak common and infernal.
You see a bunch of writing and stuff. It's very immaculate and it's crisp and clear. Like you can make out like the runes and symbols, but you can't make out what it says. It's in a different language you don't know.
Cool.
Yes.
Do you relay that to the group? That it's in a different language?
Sure.
Some form of Elvish, but I can't make out what it says.
Would I know
Russell
that it's
knows
Elvish?
No, you just
Yeah.
know it's a different type of rune.
Yeah, there's some writing over here. If someone wants to come take a look at it, I only speak 2 languages.
Ophelia will come over and look at it. She speaks Elvish.
Okay.
It's one of
You
her
look.
languages.
Rashik points out. So Ophelia, as you go over there, you can't read, right?
Nope.
But you can speak it.
Yes.
So when you look at it, you can't make it out or anything like that.
It's pretty.
Russell will look over at it
Okay.
and read it.
You speak Elvish and read
Yeah.
Elvish. Okay. Yeah, and it says the royal family moonbeam.
And that's
This is
on all of them?
on this one that you see. Yeah,
Okay. And then he's going to check out the other 2.
it's the exact same thing.
All right.
And then it says once you do all that, I'll say you guys take a little bit of time here. This was a son. It says my dying son, and it says my mother, my father.
What's some time? Can I take a short rest while?
It doesn't take that long to like investigate, so you're not going to get
Okay.
an hour. So
Could I have taken one back when we had an hour back in the other room?
no, because you didn't say that.
Okay, I didn't think about it then.
It's okay.
What door are we going to go through?
Door. We'll
A.
Yep.
That one.
We're going to call this door A. So the one that's the northernmost door, correct? Yeah. You go up there and you start to... Who's going there? I don't see any tokens or
I
anything.
can't move my own token, so...
Are you moving over there, Rashik?
yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna crouch down. Okay. Kind of. If I need to leap back, I'll put myself in a crouching position to allow me to do that. And I'm gonna slowly turn the door.
You slowly turn. You ground. So you kind of like you're against like like.
So if
your back is to the wall.
If something's gonna explode or anything like that, I want to be able to jump back.
Perfect. Okay. You go to turn the doorknob and give me a perception check.
God damn you, dice god. It might be okay. 11.
16 plus 2. You guys don't see this as you turn it. You 4, if you're watching them, give me a perception check.
17.
17. Okay.
Also 17.
6.
So fail.
14.
You open the door. At that moment, you start to look in. There is no light. Let me take that away.
I got dark vision.
You have dark vision. There is a lamp in there. I'm sorry. I'm going to remove the...
Eisner's also gonna hide behind a coffin as he's...
You can see it?
Yeah.
As you poke your head in there, a smoke like ooze starts to fall on your head and starts to engulf you. Put Rashik inside. It's a gelatinous cube.
That's cool.
Can we just say he's inside and not actually put him inside?
If he doesn't fit, then he doesn't fit, but I don't want to scratch him, but roll for initiative.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, boys. And Robin.
So you start to get engulfed, Rashik, and this is it's literally black and dark. Your dark vision usually
I can't see.
You cannot see. You are blinded.
Blind condition.
Aura of darkness devours all natural and magical light within. It is heavily obscured and by in darkness, except for a shadow fae, which you're not a shadow fae.
So am I heavily obscured too?
Yeah. Cool. So they can't see you. You can't see them. You are essentially suffocating also.
Huh.
Because there's no air in here.
Okay.
So as you breathe in, a little bit gets in your lungs.
Is it? But it's not gelatinous, right?
No, it's the same properties as a gelatinous cube, but it's not the same. This is called a shadow ooze. Okay. So, all right, let me roll my initiative real quick. Oh, that's funsies.
Oh, what fresh hell is this?
All right, Holmir.
19.
19.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Asner.
19.
Ophelia.
21. Again.
Russell.
21.
Rashik.
23.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're all above 18.
That's a first.
Wow.
I think this is the first time ever.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 10 minus 2.
Perfect.
Interesting.
What did Rashik get again? I'm sorry.
23.
23. Okay, so everything's good. All right, Rashik 23, Russell 21, Ophelia 21, Asner 19, Holmir 19. You guys decide amongst yourself who wants to go first. And the shadow ooze, this oozing shadow, 8 again. An aura of darkness. The ooze it devours all natural and magical light within 30 feet of it. So this room is now dark.
Asner is blind.
Yep. This area is heavily obscured. And by darkness, you guys, like I said, is there anything else? The same properties as... All right, you're inside. What's your con
1
modifier?
I have 1 minute.
You have 10 rounds.
10 rounds to get out.
Perfect.
Can I try climbing out?
Contested strength. And you are basically grappled, so you would have
12?
18 plus 3.
Damn.
Sorry. So you start to struggle a little bit, and you can feel the ooze and the liquid form just compress more and more around your chest. That's I'm gonna call that your action, because that is your action.
Okay, and my movement is 0.
Yep.
And bonus action. What can I do for my bonus?
So a question, is a gelatinous cube a common create? Like, we have heard of a gelatinous cube before?
A gelatinous cube, give me an intelligence check. A shadow ooze, no, but a gelatinous cube.
19.
19? Yeah, you know what a gelatinous cube is. They're common in deep, dark dungeons and crypts and stuff like that, but a shadow ooze...
Will we know how to get out of one? With his 19?
You with his 19. So what you would know with a 19 is they are very hardy. Their conditions, you wouldn't know too many conditions. Never fought them. They have blind sight 60 feet, but they're hardy. That's all I'm gonna give you on that because you've never.
Do I know anything like how to defeat them? Like, what's a good way to kill them?
No, you really had no need to study. You just came across it in a book. Just simple stuff. All right.
Yep, done.
You done?
Can't do anything.
Russell.
Russell's gonna go up to that ooze thing and punch the crap out of it.
Okay.
15.
That is a hit.
8 damage. And then second hit as bonus action. It's 2, so 8 to hit.
8 hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. 7 damage.
So 15 points total?
Yeah. Put me right there.
Oh, yep.
Ophelia.
Here.
Where are you at?
Ophelia is very wary of this thing, so she's gonna get close enough so she can jab it with her javelin. She's not actually gonna throw it,
Okay.
but she's gonna stick it in
Okay.
forcefully. 9.
That's a hit. You take 3 points of cold damage. As it hits, the javelin, because it's metal, starts to freeze over, and it runs all the way to your hands, and it feels like frostbite.
Yikes. 8 points of damage. And I took 3.
Yeah.
She's gonna yank it out. Can she yank it out when she feels that or no?
Yeah, you automatically retract. It doesn't get stuck. Okay. That's your action.
Yeah.
Bonus, anything?
No.
Asner.
Asner is gonna think of Jelly, and he's gonna go. Jelly, looks like jelly, cuts like jelly. He's gonna go over to.
It's cold. Are you talking out loud?
No.
Oh.
He's gonna go over to Ophelia, and he is going to cast guidance on her. He's gonna use.
You are blinded.
I am blinded.
So
I would feel.
Give me an intelligence check.
15.
15. You hear her scream, so you make it out. But it's going to take all your movement to kind of stumble over there. I'll give you 5 feet after you touch her if you want to get away. But
that's perfect. I will touch her, cast guidance, so you have a D4.
Sweet.
And then I am going to back up. And that is my turn.
Holmir,
Okay.
you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still see it. Okay.
Yeah.
I can stay where I am. I got the line on it.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
firebolt again.
Sure.
Go slow. Okay.
You've summoned a chicken.
Zatu, neck 2. There we go. 17 on dice.
That hits. Yeah, as Kane, she's going a little crazy. She can't see. She's freaked out a little bit. So, but you're still able to focus.
Yeah, 4. Fire seemed to work.
It hit.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like it did more than normal. The Shadow Ooze's turn. It's gonna make one attack on Ophelia. She's right there. That is 11.
Miss.
Damn it! I want that to hit.
Stop.
And I'm round 2.
The only time Dan rolls bad.
Rashik.
I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw. It's like from inside, it hears soft-toothed horse eating codpiece.
14 minus 2.
That's a fail.
They're not very smart.
Takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Of psychic damage, and it takes it has disadvantage on its next attack.
You can't talk in there. You're drowning.
Let me check. Let me see if I need.
It's verbal. You're what are you doing?
I can't go blah, blah, blah.
It makes no sound. It doesn't come out as natural words.
Okay then. Let me
I'll let you you get your whole turn back, but we'll scratch all that.
Can I grab stuff?
Your hands are free. You're like being constricted. Yeah.
Do I have stuff around can I grab one of my weapons?
Give me a strength check. We'll do contested. Remember, it's
it's a fail.
16 on dice. Sorry. So you go to reach and it feels you move and it just squeezes even harder.
Can I do that? That's actually a good idea.
You can try disadvantage. You have literally you're basically a Jello bowl. Very thick, like tar.
Start peeing in it.
Gets in your mouth. What did you roll?
Pee gets
3.
all over.
A 3? That's what. Oh, man, no, miss. You go to headbutt and you can feel the back of your neck, the muscles, they strain as you trying to get any form of getting out of this, and you just
keep on giving yourself whiplash.
You have no touch attack stuff, huh? Alrighty. Your action. That was your action. That's it. You're done. Okay, Russell.
Russell's going to punch the smoke ooze again. Twice.
Okay.
That is 21 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
Again, bonus action. 17 to hit.
Hit.
5 damage. And that's it.
So 13 points.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Ophelia didn't like the cold from her javelin,
Mm-hmm.
so she's gonna pull out her great axe
Okay.
and she's gonna try to hit with that.
You do have a D4.
It's a good thing because that's with that. Is it 4 plus 2, so 6.
Plus your modifier.
Plus 5, so 11.
That hits. As the metal part of your great axe hits, it shoots that same frostbite filling up your arm.
Great.
2
7 points of damage.
2 points of cold damage.
And she did 7.
Asner.
Asner is...
Your back hit that door
Yep.
when you were backing up, so you know that door's there.
Perfect. He is going to... Does he know where this thing is?
No. Well, you hear the swinging and stuff, so with your big old ears, I'll say it's not a very big room. Yeah, you can get the general area.
Perfect. He's going to focus on that area, and he's going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on this thing.
Okay. That's a spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay, disadvantage, because you cannot see.
14.
14 would hit. Now roll me a percentile dice. 51 and higher, you hit. 50 lower, you miss. And you hit one of your teammates.
21.
1, 2 for Ophelia, 3, 4 for Russell.
1.
Ophelia. What's your AC, Ophelia?
16.
Miss. So your dark vision, your fox senses kick in, your flight for life reflex kicks in, your tail pokes out just enough, and you duck. And because it looks cool in my head, and I am the DM, it actually hits the ooze barely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So roll your damage.
8, 13, 16. I believe it's radiant.
So 16 points of damage.
Yep. 16 points of radiant damage. And it is outlined in glitter.
But it's
glitter.
magical light. It's magical light, right? Or it's magical.
Negative. It says, thanks to the the dim light glittering on the target.
It
He
dissipates.
is black.
Yep.
Red glitter.
Alrighty.
Fairy fire?
Ooh,
No.
pretty.
Guiding bolt.
For a split second, everyone, you get some sort of light for a millisecond. It gets like, and then it sucks it all in and light dissipates from the whole room again.
So here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Because it also, when he takes damage,
Uh-huh.
he gets the next attack roll made against the target has advantage.
Because of the glittering light, because there's no glittering
But
light.
since they saw it once and they know it's there,
That's kind of what I'm asking. Since
Would they still
does
get
the
it?
secondary
I
effect
think
still
it's
go off
like
or no?
holy-
I'll
magic
say
is
on the next
guiding
person,
it.
which would be Holmir, depending on what he would do. So you got a brief outline of it. So whatever
he
you're
also
gonna,
has dark vision.
he does. So I'll let the advantage carry to Holmir. But if he does, go for it. You have advantage on a spell attack. If you want to do Fireball, that's fine.
Yeah, I have to do it. If I do Ice Knife, will kill people around it.
Be quite interesting.
You've hit it before with a firebolt?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't it absorb magical light?
Yeah, as soon as it gets there,
Light.
any light. It says any light, any
Well, yeah.
non-magic or
is
magic
that,
light.
firebolt isn't light. It's fire.
It sheds light for why it's flying. They did a whole thing where they, like, if you were in a dark room and you had spellcasters going off, you would see the magic arcane, like, it'd be a light show.
So in these brief instances, he knows where Homir's at, and
But so his pupils
like a strobe light
dilate,
for a
and they
second.
keep going in and out, and so he's like literally getting
17.
that hits.
it's like he's seeing objects in his eyes that are not there.
Yeah.
This sucks,
Sparkles.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
How much
that
damage?
Sucks. 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kane was pecking at you, and it shot your shot. It was dead true, but you just skimmed it and hits the wall, and it sucks in the light. All right, shadow creature. It has disadvantage, right? Why does it have disadvantage? No, it didn't, because you were going to do your whole thing.
Yep.
All right, it's going to attack Russell, because it can reach you.
How
Because
dare you?
really messed with it. That is 17.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Sure.
You take 10 bludgeoning, 7 necrotic, 3 acid. A massive
Yeah.
melee attack. gigantic arm of black ooze comes down. It comes right on top of your head, and like you feel your vertebrae in your neck crack, and you can just feel it seep into you.
Oh.
It probably won't.
I can't hear you.
Round 3, Rashik.
Can I try to break out of here again?
Contested strength check.
4.
9.
All right, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Russell, death save.
Ooh, natural 20.
Boom! Stabilize. And you get your action.
Off of the box, and then I rolled a natural 20 in the box.
You're stabilized, and you get your action.
Yep. All right.
Damn it.
Let's power jump right back up.
All right, I'm going to attack this thing.
Kick flip up. Sure.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Russell's mad.
6 damage. I'm going to spend key points. I'm going to spend 1 key point to do Flurry of Bows. 10 or 12.
Hit.
12 to hit.
How you cock a 4-sided
6
dice. That's
Don't judge me. 18 to hit.
How do you want it to look if you kill it?
8 damage. I want to keep on punching it until I see Rashik. And then I'll stop right then and there.
Perfect. You punch, your first one hit, you get knocked down, and you come back, your deity, you hear your mother's voice in your head, and you pop up, and you wildly swing connect, and you feel like you're able to penetrate some of the ooze as it's starting to weaken, and you just go to town on it. You kick flip up, and your one blow, you reach in, and as you're trying to like grab for a heart because you're so pissed, you actually grab the front of Rashik's shirt, and you yank him out.
Hey, bud.
Ever drop Jello on the floor? I'd like to shatter.
Kill count.
As you come out, the whole thing the light starts to come back slowly, and it dissipates. The smoke just goes away. There's nothing left.
Russ, thanks, man.
You're welcome. I need healing.
I'll give you my healing potion that I have.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's fine. Yeah, give you my healing potion.
That's max. 2d4 plus 2? 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So you roll. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Good. What do you guys want to do? That door leads open, and you see another door just to the east of that torch, and then the door where Asner is basically kind of looks like he's guarding.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna try to open up one of these crypts.
Okay.
I wouldn't
So
do
you go to
that.
push it open. Give me a strength as you guys see him staggering to open one of the crypts.
10.
You go lift the coffin. You go push the lid over,
No.
and the statues start to come to life.
What statues?
What did
I
you
told
do?
you not to mess with the dead. It's disrespectful.
I was just trying to breathe, and I was breathing
Fool
too
of a
hard.
bard.
Roll for initiative.
Yes.
Dang it.
But before we roll, we'll see everyone next week. Pick up on episode 23. So everyone, thank you for listening to episode 22.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
But I rolled my dice.
Oh well, I told you and said we'll see it next week.
But it was a
Let's
bad one
see it.
anyway, so it's on you.
Whatever. Check us out again on all our platforms, social medias and stuff. You guys know the drill. Thank you so much for listening and everything. You guys, listening, it helps us out. It's really fun to share. So
We love you.
love you guys.
That's deeply personal and not a
Yeah,
commitment that
I
I'm willing
don't
to make
commit
at the moment.
that.
To the fans and
I
everything.
commit to the fans who
To the fan base, yeah.
over these past episodes keep on downloading and listening to us.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you.
Check out Sirenscape at sirenscape.com and Nordic Games at nordicgames.com and check out what they got and stuff. And we just plug them because we've been using them for quite a while and pretty awesome people. So thank you guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.